Hi, this is SP with another news nugget. Hey, friends and family, I am going to be telling you guys about what went on with the Tiffany Moss case of the stepmom that starved the 10-year-old to death. So stay with me, subscribe to this channel, and I am going to drop that nugget. And we're going to talk about it.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Hey, you guys, this is SP with another news nugget. I don't know if anyone had followed this story about the stepmom that killed her stepdaughter and starved her to death. She was 10 years old. Her name was Amani, and starved her to death, and then she burnt her to get rid of her. And then the dad, the biological dad, he worked a lot, but he stayed married to her, knowing that she was treating his daughter like this. And so she done went to trial. They did find her guilty, and the death penalty, they found her guilty. She represented herself. She did not ask no questions. She didn't ask no witness anything. She did not even have a statement for herself. She just sat there. So you guys need to follow this case, look it up, and find out for yourself what all the little things that I did not say here. But her name is Tiffany Moss. She had a 10-year-old stepdaughter, and she starved her to death. But the thing about what I wanted to ask you guys is, what would make a mother, it didn't matter, this was a stepchild, but what would make a mother starve a child to death and raise her other kids? I mean, she thought this child was ugly. She thought this child was a nuisance. She wanted her out of there. She, probably because it was by another woman and it wasn't her, that remind her of the other lady. But I'm going to show you guys a little of some of the clip of the trial. And then I do want you guys to leave me comments down below. Tell me what you think about this. How a person can just take another person and starve them to death and then burn them. First, I'm going to let you guys, this is the dad, the biological dad. So I'm going to let you guys hear a little bit of what he said while he was in trial. And then I'm going to let you hear the prosecutor talk about how the mom must have thought, her thinking of the child. And then we're going to come to make a comment down below and see what you guys think about it.
I can't remember her name, but I know we had a phone call from a detective saying I had to come to the police station. They didn't tell me what. They just said I needed an emergency, a thing pertaining to your child. So I just left work, let my manager know, and I just hopped in the car and just drove all the way down there.
Right. While you were at the police department, did you find out that your wife had been accused of beating your child?
Yes, when I got down there.
And did you give a statement to the police in that regard?
Yes, I spoke with the detective.
And did you become aware that she was eventually arrested?
Yes, she got arrested there.
And do you know whatever happened with that case?
She took a plea of probation, 5 years to my knowledge.
Tell me what life was like after that.
So I want you guys to know that this is an ongoing situation with his wife, that she had been caught beating this girl, and they done put her in jail, and he stayed with her after the woman was beating his own daughter. He stayed with her, and he just kind of looked over it because this was his wife, I guess. I don't know what his thinking was, but he ended up taking a plea deal so he wouldn't get the death penalty. But anywho's, we're going to talk about Tiffany a little bit and what she did.
I want to ask you, when I say discipline,
Okay.
discipline a child, what does that mean to you?
at that time, spanking.
But are there other ways to discipline children?
Yes.
Is sending to bed without their supper a way of disciplining a child?
No, that's not.
Is putting them in a corner and putting them in timeout a discipline for a child?
Yes.
So you said that when you said that you said that Tiffany didn't discipline Amani. Are you aware of whether or not she used any of the other things other than a spanking to correct her behavior?
Yes, after let me go back. When we had the incident where she spanked Imani in 2010, we had to take a class. I took they called the fatherhood program, and I think she had to take anger management, and then we had in-home counseling. Because at the time, I was not aware of the other form of discipline, because, I grew up from the old school. You got a spanking, and that was it.
So you learned about other forms of
Yes,
discipline.
but at the time,
Of that label you were referring to previously.
It is.
Now, if we could move to State's Exhibit 30P, S35, please. Is that, in fact, the trash can as depicted when you lifted the lid off?
It is.
And when you lifted the lid off, you could see just the top of that. I'll show you another photograph in just a moment. But is that what you observed and what you thought might possibly be a foot at that particular point?
It is.
Let's move to State's Exhibit PS36, please.
Oh my God, this is just unbelievable that you would take a child and starve her to death, then burn her, and then throw her in the trash like trash. This is unbelievable. But the trial is over with. She was found guilty. The mom, Tiffany Moss, was found guilty, and she actually was sentenced to to be in jail, and she got the death penalty. And I mean, we haven't had the death penalty in a long time. And I think this is in Atlanta. So they got the death penalty down there. So she will get the death penalty. She can file for an motion and try to change that. Like the dad, he took the plea bargain, but I guess she just didn't fight it. She was guilty. But this is what happens. So you guys, you protect your kids and everything. But here I'm going to close with how the grandmother felt about this.
She didn't want to talk to the media, understandably, but says she thinks Amani got justice. The quote is, "I give it all to God. He took care of it." She was very overwhelmed as she left, said it was all just too much, because this day for her is a culmination of many, many years of heartache and worry about her granddaughter feeling like she was in jeopardy, and then her worst fears were realized when Amani died. And she's been through this entire process fighting for her, and felt like this court case was also part of that fight, and was in there every day, including today, and just left. And we may hear from her more maybe in the weeks to come. But again, she said, "I give it all to God. He took care of it." She really feels like today Amani got justice. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I want you to leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this case and how it went down. And we're going to keep the family in our prayers. Like I always say, you guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Have a good day.